In this class, we are going to talk about CSS. So, the recommended site that we are going to use throughout this course is W3 Schools. You can just search W3 Schools, you can search CSS W3 Schools. Then, once you hit enter, you will see the site here and it will open for you. So, there are so many things that I want you to go through and have a fair idea of before we meet in class on Sunday. Um, I just want you to go through the basics so that when we meet, I will assume you understand some of the concepts. Then we move on with building some projects. So we are going straight into our class. So let's basically ask ourselves, what is CSS? So what CSS basically does is CSS add styles and functionality to our web page. So CSS describe how HTML elements will be displayed on screens and other media. So this is a picture of how CSS looks like. So we have the page. Welcome to my home page. This is HTML. Then the colors, how each of the sidebar are displayed and other stuff. Everything there is CSS. So basically we are going to add colors and other things to our work. Now, once we have the concept, let's look at how we insert HTML. So in our previous class, we learned about HTML, the various tags, and everything that you need to know. We have dived deeper into that. Today, we are going to look at how we can add CSS to our HTML. In adding CSS to our HTML, there are three ways that we get it done. So, as you can see here, let me send this and make. So, we have what we call external CSS, internal CSS, and inline CSS. So I'm going to demonstrate all of them to you. So for the external CSS, what we do it, and that is what we are going to stick ourselves to. We write all the styles, all the CSS, adding colors, animation, and everything in separate file apart from the HTML file you are seeing. Then we link the CSS file to the HTML. So here, if we want to first use the external style, let me show you here. So let's write external CSS. External CSS. So I'm going to put it in a header tag. So you just have to write a link, not anchor tag. Oh, I said link. You click on link. Then the style sheet hyper reference will open for you. So come here first and create. Don't mind what I've done. A new one and write styles.css. Styles.css. Hit enter. Then you come back to the HTML page you are going to use is about.html. Then start to type. Automatically it will locate it for you. Once you click on style, you see the style will pop up. Click on style.css. So this is how we link external file here. So let's say let me add this on this particular header that I have. If I want to add the style to it, we use selectors, and the selectors that we use, we have class and ID selectors. I will explain them to you in detail, but let's manage this for now. So I'm going to give it a class of head. I'm just giving it a head tag, head space tag, like this. So what it means is this is going to be a variable that I'll use to access all the styles from styles or CSS. So now when you go to styles or CSS, all class, we start all class with a dot symbol. So the dot is it's a symbol for a class. Then a hash is a symbol for an ID. So when you click on this, then you open a tag here. So this means I'm going to enter all the styles what I want to apply to this header one here. So let's go to live server and just look at how this page is looking before we start. So we have this is about page, right? Good. So let's go and change the color. So if you want to change the color, initially I taught you styles. You could have just done style. Then you say color, then do colon, then you put, let's say, red. So what this is going to, you see, it has displayed the red color here, right? Good. Let me put it here. Good. So instead of we going to put the styles here, let's delete the style from here. And now go to our styles.css and say color and put, let's say, yellow. You will see that now when you go here, the color will change. You get it? So let's hover on it to pull our color palette and choose any color of our choice. Now you can see. So instead of writing it this way, we put it in a separate file. So the reason why we do it, if we come to the recommended site I told you, CSS, and you go to how to, and the CSS, you look at the external, you get more explanations there. So let me go through this and explain it to you. Go to the about. You can see that in the about we have only class and this header, right? We can go ahead to add so many things to it. So let's say I want to give it a background color of, let's say, a background color of blue. You can see that the background color will pop up. So instead of writing all the styles in line, we have a way of writing everything in a separate file. So that is how we do the first style. Okay, let me show you how we also use the second method that we call the inline testing. So let me comment this. I show, if you want to comment, control then the forward slash, this forward slash. Good. Now another way we can also add this inline tests, let me also comment this, is to write the style here. So you can write style here, then it will open a style for you. Then when you come here, you come and put this whole code here, the one I wrote, and put it inside the style tag, put it here. Okay, when you go there, okay, because I've actually put a comment to the test, so let me do this each one here. I'm doing another one. Then all right, so let's just let's just maintain this. If you want to remove the comment, you just do control then the same tag, then it will bring it back. You can see it here. Okay, so it is taking this head tag, but now it is reading through the style here. Okay, so the inline one I taught you, that's the one we type style here, style, then you put the same color and everything there. So the best way of applying styles to your CSS is to stick to the external file where we create your external styles or CSS. You go to your header and bring it here by using what? Link. Okay, I told you, right? Just link, then you put your style.css and everything will work fine. So let me end it here and continue in another video. I want this to be very short ones.